Hello everyone, in this video I'm reviewing the Ultimia Solo B30 Pro soundbar. I want to thank the team at Ultimia for sending this to the channel so I could share my thoughts with you all. As of the making of this video, the Solo B30 is available for pre-order through the Ultimia site. I'll do an unboxing, we'll take a look at everything inside the box. All of our accessories are in this bag. We have a digital optical cable, a warranty card, the user manual, the remote, the power adapter, and this includes wall mounting supplies and an auxiliary cable. The speaker is packaged well. Each end is fitted with a piece of foam. I immediately noticed the weight. It's got some weight. Pulling off the plastic sleeve, and right away we see a driver on the bottom. It looks very nice, clean and sleek. On the bottom is a down firing 3-inch driver for the bass. On top are some of the onboard controls, power, source, Bluetooth, and volume buttons. On the back are some physical connections, power input, auxiliary input, optical input, USB, and a sub-out connection. It's picking up some of my fingerprints. It's not too bad. I'll have to wipe those off. Feels very sturdy. Like I said, it has some weight to it. Simple, refined design, low profile. I feel like it'll blend right into just about any space. It's compact, 2 5/8 inches tall, 15 3/4 inches wide, 4 1/4 inches deep, and weighs just under 4 pounds. It's a 2.1 channel soundbar capable of 120 watts peak with a frequency response of 18,000 Hertz down to 70 Hertz. On the remote we have power, channel selection, Bluetooth, a button for the optical channel, the auxiliary channel. There are some light indicators on the soundbar itself when you press a button, but the lights do not stay on continuously. This button will adjust the brightness of the lights on the soundbar, the USB channel, volume up and down, skip forward and skip back buttons for Bluetooth and USB modes, play and pause for Bluetooth and USB modes. There are 3 sound modes: movie, game, and music, a button to adjust the bass level, and mute. All right, so we are now in my son's playroom, and I think this is sort of the setting most people will probably use this soundbar in, not necessarily a home theater, which is where I normally am, but in sort of a smaller room, maybe a bedroom or a smaller living room. And we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna do a couple of demos. I do have this connected to my Ultimia Apollo P50 that I got in for review a while ago. So still have that. So we're gonna pair these two together. I've got it connected through this, this audio jack, 3.5 millimeter audio jack. And we're gonna do a couple of demos and just see how it sounds. And I'll give my opinion on it. For movies, I threw some action at it. One of my favorite movies with an absolutely demo-worthy quality audio mix is Edge of Tomorrow. I chose one of the battle scenes because there are sounds everywhere, background, foreground, lots of layers and lots of different distinct sounds. Thought it sounded very good in this room. It's a smaller space and it filled it just fine. Battle scenes can be a little tricky because all that sound might get muddy and cluttered if you don't have a decent audio system, but the Solo B30 did well. I wanted to hear how the Solo B30 handled the subtlety and light touch of the atmosphere in the scene for Prey. It did well. It picked up some of that atmosphere, some of that airiness. Good considering the size and cost.
For sports, especially football, I personally just want output. I want volume. The Solo B50 filled the room with that crowd noise and all the typical sounds of the game.
And here's a look at some Formula One racing. This is not too bad. Now, these broadcasts don't have the best audio quality to start, but the soundbar is actually doing a really good job. It's filling the room. It sounds good. The announcers are coming through clear. I can hear the roar of those engines. This is pretty good.
Yeah, forget all that. Just go for it. Just go for it. That's what we want to see anyway.
Staying with live TV, I watched some news. Voices came through just fine, not too muddy.
Young people should get off their devices and onto the footy fields.
Next, I wanted to try some music. These are some of my regular go-tos when demoing, so I know what these songs sound like across various speakers. It delivers on a good casual experience. For those who are especially discerning or hardcore audiophiles, this is, I think, clearly not that kind of speaker. It's just fine for putting on some music in the background as you're relaxing, and it's got good enough output for a small get-together with friends. So that's the Ultimia Solo B30 Pro soundbar. For the cost and size, it performed well. It shined with music in particular and does a respectable job with movies and TV. If you're interested in checking this out, I'll leave a link to the Ultimia site in the description section below. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments section. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe.